Hello and welcome to Legalese. My name is Vincent Perryman and I'm an attorney with the local law offices of J. Vincent Perryman. Each month, Legalese focuses on a wide range of legal issues and topics. Today's show covers Memphis Area Legal Services. With us now is Linda Warren Seeley of Memphis Area Legal Services. Linda, thanks for being here today. I think there's a lot of people in the community that they don't know about Memphis Area Legal Services or what they do.
Sure.
If you could give us a brief overview of that, that'd be great.
I'd be glad to. Memphis Area Legal Services is a not-for-profit organization that provides free legal assistance to people who are either indigent, and indigency is defined every year by Congress. It changes every year, and you can find that information in the CFR reports for those who'd like to look it up. Otherwise, we can usually just, tell people. For people who are elderly, because we have a special contract with the Aging Commission to provide free legal assistance to people who are 60 years of age and older, there are no income guidelines that are attached to that particular grant. However, we can't take every case that comes through the door. We only have one lawyer to do all of the senior citizens in Tipton, Fayette, Shelby, and Lauderdale County, which is our service area. And then we also run a number of other grants and contracts, and each one of those has a different eligibility requirement. But as a general rule, our biggest funder is the Legal Services Corporation, which is a national corporation, and those folks who have just general legal problems, they do have to be indigent. They have to fall within the indigency guidelines as set by Congress. Now, we have about 17 lawyers. We cover, as I said, Shelby, Tipton, Fayette, and Lauderdale counties. We have 2 attorneys in our Covington office that covers the rural part of our service area. Then everyone else is in our Memphis downtown office. We have 2 attorneys who do mostly consumer-related issues. We have a general counsel who is in that unit, and he does a lot of the consumer and lending issues along with another staff attorney. We have Webb Brewer, who some of your folks may have seen on TV before, and he is director of litigation, and what he does is he kind of helps the attorneys as we decide what kinds of cases are we going to file. He handles a lot of the predatory lending cases, housing cases, and in general directs our litigation program. We have the Fair Housing Center, and that's the center where you've seen some publicity about one of our clients who she and her husband were $4,000 away from paying off their loan on their home. They missed a couple of payments and they were about to be foreclosed on, and we were able to work with her to keep her and her husband in their home. And that's part of our Fair Housing Center, and they get grant dollars to provide legal assistance. They have attorneys in that particular program to run the Home Preservation Project. And we also have housing counselors and mortgage counselors. And for people who are having problems with their mortgages, who are having problems paying, who might need some help working out some issues with their mortgage holder, we do encourage folks to call. We have these people ready, willing, and able to help. So if you're out there in Shelby County and you need some help, hopefully they'll flash our telephone number up later on during the program. But it is 523-8822. And what we want to do is encourage people who are having mortgage and foreclosure problems to call. Then we have a domestic violence unit, and basically what they do, we've got 2 attorneys and a manager, and they handle all of the domestic relations cases that come through. People who are involved in domestic violence situations get priority. But we also run a divorce pro se clinic. So for people who don't have domestic violence as an issue in their relationship, we teach people how to handle your own divorce. Okay. We do those classes twice a month, and people just need to call in the number I mentioned earlier, and then hopefully they'll get assigned to do that class. We have a senior citizens unit, that's one attorney, and what we do is on that contract, that's with the Aging Commission, and on that contract, yes, we're supposed to take everybody regardless of their income or their assets, but we kind of triage it. And the highest priority for us is people who are maybe being exploited by their family, people who are in physical danger, people who are in danger of losing their home or their benefits or access to health care. So we can't just take every case that comes through. We do have those list of priorities based on the kind of contracts that we run. We have an Opportunity Plus program, which is a social worker who helps people who are in domestic violence situations, helps them get jobs, maintain housing, and those kinds of things. So we basically got 4 law units. We have the seniors, and then we also do a lot of work with benefits issues, Social Security, disability, some veterans, a little bit of unemployment compensation, although given the economic times, we're seeing a lot more of the kind of employment law issues come across my desk in the past few months than I've ever seen before. So we have Benefits and Seniors Law Unit, we have a Consumer Law Unit, we have the Fair Housing Center that also includes the Home Preservation Project, and then we have the Consumer Law Unit as well.
Okay, and then I think I'd heard something about you guys were starting some taxpayer.
That's exactly right. We're going to start a low-income taxpayer project. This is only for people with their personal income tax. It's not business tax or anything like that. So that people who are having problems with their personal income tax, they'll be able to get some legal assistance. We were awarded a grant or a contract to do this. The attorney who's going to be running the program is actually in D.C. right now, being trained. We won't know exactly how much money they're going to allocate to us. Congress is still in the process of struggling with budget issues. We should know in February or March. But we can still help people who have problems with their personal income tax. If they'll just call the 523-8822 number, we'll get them somebody who can help them work out those problems as well.
Okay. When we return, we will continue our discussion about Memphis Area Legal Services. Please stay with us.